and welcome back again to the Simpsons DVD Easter eggs of Season 8. Oh, we're getting into the really good Easter eggs now. Why am I so excited? Well, I'll tell you here in a minute. Now, you're probably not satisfied with the deleted scenes that came with this DVD or were pre-programmed in. Well, guess what? There's actually more deleted scenes you can find. First of all, let me say that this was a really great season. According to Matt Groening, they had won their 4th Emmy by this point, and a lot of episodes in this season were actually heartfelt and touching and had some good endings, you know? Also, as Bill and Josh say in commentaries, they tried to explore, secondary characters' personalities in some of these episodes. They tried to concentrate more on those, besides the normal Simpson family. And also during this time, they had finally beaten the Flintstones with their 167th episode, The Itchy and Scratchy and Poochie Show, which we'll get to here in a little bit. But anyway, now down to the matter at hand. There are secretly some hidden Easter eggs you can find on this in the form of deleted scenes. I said that wrong. There are actually some hidden deleted scenes you can find. Can almost talk today. So anyway, we'll start out on disc 1. Go to the episode You Only Move Twice. Now, you notice that camera over there on the side that shows the little snippet of the episode before you watch it? Whenever you see that the camera has a red light on it, like this one, move your pointer over to the red light, and secretly you'll get even more deleted scenes if you're not satisfied with the ones that the episode has. And you'll notice it is now turned green. That's how you know that the pointer has zoomed in on that camera there and found the deleted scene you're looking for. So here we go.
Well, better go upstairs and make sure the beds are still made.
Back then, socks didn't come in pairs.
How interesting. Go on, please.
You'd buy one and then take it to a gypsy feller who'd cut you a matcher. And for an extra nickel, he'd...
And then what happened?
And it's all because of my motivational techniques, like donuts, and the possibility of more donuts to come.
I knew you'd do well, Homer.
Hi, it's me. You're gonna laugh when you hear what my goldfish just did.
How did you get this number?
That was the D story they had throughout the episode, where Grandpa receives a call from robocall, Marge calls it, where he would be called by a robot every day about, asking him how his daily life is. And those were 2 scenes that were left out from that. I thought it was a nice thing to see and everything. So anyway, for the next 2 hidden ones, we move on to disc 2. Just eject this out. There was another good episode I liked in this season too, the one with Mr. Sparkle, voiced by Sab Shimono. That was a great one. To actually see Homer Simpson as a character in Japan, it was pretty funny. Oh, what do you know? Okay, first of all, we'll start out on the episode The Twisted World of Marge Simpson. Now, sadly, they only give you 1 deleted scene on this episode.
Hey,
Aww.
what's all that commotion outside? Why, it's one of those pretzel wagons the
Not
movie
satisfied
stars are
with that
always talking
one?
about.
Here, at our plant?
That's right, Lenny. Let's all give in to deliciousness. The pretzel wagon way.
Not satisfied with the one deleted scene in this episode? Well, move your pointer over to the red light. You'll secretly find one more.
I will say good day to you, sir.
Okay, I will go. Hey, wait a minute.
Well, Marge Simpson and her cronies in the Springfield underworld have struck again. They've blown up our van.
What about the hubcaps?
They're gone too.
As God is my witness, that woman will pay.
Agnes, where did you get that knife?
Found it.
I think we had kind of gotten the idea that these women were going to send another mob after, Marge, so we didn't really need to see that, but it was funny nonetheless when Agnes had that knife and everything. So anyway, the next hidden gem is on the episode Mountain of Madness. Now sadly, there's only one deleted scene on this one as well.
Chairs.
Oh, yes, sitting. The great...
Just shut this up here for a minute. So anyway, like I was saying, there's only one deleted scene on this one. Still not satisfied? Well, here comes one more.
Did you bring your family, Simpson?
Yes, sir. I thought I was supposed to.
Oh, well, can't be helped. You and your family will be punished later. Now, listen up, everyone. This survival trek will teach you leadership, cooperation, cost-cutting, and punctuality. Only by using these abilities will death be avoided. Is that a baby, Simpson?
Yes, sir. So far.
Mr. Burns, if that baby is injured in any way, you could be liable for a considerable sum.
Oh, pish-posh, I'm good for it. What does a baby go for these days?
Well, it depends on what you're selling, but I'm sorry.
Most impressive. Do I own any babies? Oh, blessed. Very well. Simpson, your family is to stay behind here.
Oh, man. Don't worry, kids. This is a national park. We can have lots of fun.
To watch for a moment of weakness, and then baff comes the knock on the head, and we're down.
What do we do?
Oh, wouldn't you like to know?
Okay, Burns has lost his mind, but it doesn't mean I'm going to. I mean, I'm talking to myself, but lots of normal people do that. Of course, lots of crazy people do too. Boy, did they ever. I better shut up now.
Yeah, that was just an alternate explanation of Mr. Burns noticing Homer had brought his family to the resort and everything. And that was a little scene of Homer talking to his brain and everything after Mr. Burns had said that thing. I both thought they were pretty funny. I think they should have really been in the episode, but oh well. Must have been time cuts and they didn't have time for them, so... Anyway, we move on to disc 3 for the next one. Come on. And that's another thing in this season. A new character was added to Itchy and Scratchy too. Poochie, the dog, who Homer did the voice of. But of course they got rid of him. He does make brief cameos in later seasons though. So I guess they didn't really kill him off, did they? I especially like the Mary Poppins parody episode too. Of Sherry Bobbins. Yeah, like she said, she's an original creation like Tiki Taus or Bonald Buck, you know. Anyway, the hidden deleted scene on this one is on the Itchy and Scratchy and Poochie show.
Look alive. No slouching. Stand up straight.
Let me just get to that. Oh, it's the first one.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's already 2 deleted scenes in this episode, but secretly you can find one more. if you zoom in on that light there.
The hilarious voice could be your ticket to stardom.
I don't know. What do you think, Marge? Should I audition for Poochie?
Absolutely. I think it's a great idea.
Really? But you never want me to do anything.
Well, now that you mention it, maybe it would be better if you sat this one out. I mean, what if you don't get the job? Where would we be then?
Sorry, Marge, I made up my mind. I'm auditioning for the part.
Yeah, good. What are you doing, homie?
I want to look sharp today for my first performance as Poochie.
But it's just a cartoon. Nobody's going to see. You know what? That's a darn good idea.
Okay, Homer, let's get a level check on your voice.
I just thought that was a nice little one that, should have been in the episode. Of Homer working out and everything. But I suppose it was just another time cut, so... Anyway, now we move on to Disc 4 for the final two. The first one is on the Old Man and the Lisa. Although the guide says that there's deleted scenes on this episode, well, there's no normal ones, but there is one hidden one you can find, though. So, don't take it as a misprint or anything. There actually is a hidden deleted scene you can find. Even though most things in those DVD guides are misprints, like on this one episode they claim there was an animation showcase, but I looked through it and there wasn't one. Ugh, they can't do anything right. They're only human. Yeah, well, I wish they could be a little less human. That didn't even make sense what I said.
Come on, kids.
This thing. Bart, Miss the Magic, will they find
Attend.
Once again, point to the light at the camera, and you'll find this one.
People, if we meet this week's quota, I'll take you to the most duck-filled pond you ever sat by.
Oh, hot diggity! That's how they got me to vote for Lyndon LaRouche.
I'm sure you can pick up a lot more trash with this truck, but what about the pollution?
I anticipated your concern, Lisa. That's why this is an electric truck.
An electric truck. Excellent.
Yes, and because of its short range and top speed of 9 miles per hour, the government is actually paying me to drive it. Once again, Lisa, your humorless integrity has contributed to the rebuilding of my empire. I will be king again. Can your father come pick us up?
That was a neat little scene. Having an electric truck. Okay, the final one is on Homer's enemy.
Attend, hut.
Now, once again, you may be sad to learn that, there's no deleted
that's
scenes.
me, all right. And the guy standing next to me is President Gerald Ford.
But what's this? Oh, we found one!
That's the kind of man I need on my team, Smithers. A real scrapper. A self-made man like me.
You're not exactly self-made, sir. You did inherit $200 million from your father. Yeah, not that that's an easy thing to do.
I don't think they needed that explanation for Burns being self-made and everything. But it was fun to see it again. So anyway, there you go. All the Easter eggs of Season 8. Seasons after this would have the same things, only you would have to click on different objects that show the snippet of the episode and everything, and different lights and everything, and different objects that would be in the background or foreground So anyway, I'll cover those later. And I'll cover season 9 later, but in the meantime, I want to kind of enjoy my weekend here, so I'll just get this onto YouTube and then start relaxing. So anyway, I'll start on season 9 here pretty soon, and yeah, I guess I'll just see you guys later then. So long.